Your best friend. Girl, what you doing?
Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony, the best. Happy Sunday. Guys, so see, Destiny, you're not going to make no allegation on Melody and we ain't going to say nothing about it. But y'all, before I get started, let me start by saying everything I'm about to say, it's alleged, it's only my opinion, and it's all for entertainment purposes only. So, guys, so again, I haven't watched the show. I have seen clips, but I was watching Show Styles. And if you go over there, I think her name is Ebony also, but Show Styles. And she was talking about the Justin interview. So I went to look at it to see what Destiny had to say. So in her interview with Dustin, he's asking her, about how does it feel to be back? Um, like what has been going on with her, She's talking about how she's reopening Madani. Yeah, because you on the show. And all them lies you told Carlos before that things were going good for you was all lies and cap. So it got to a part where, he asked her about, the RP or the message communications, whatever. And she's like, well, first of all, I don't believe in anybody sending anybody and harassing, not saying exactly what he sent. Like, why is everybody overlooking what Martell actually sent to his ex-wife? So he went on to ask her about the friendship with him and Melody. And baby, this woman had the audacity to try to imply that Melody and Laberrick might have conspired against her and she feels like they're too close. What? What? Y'all, let me let you hear this.
Voice. Let's talk about the Melody and Martell of it all. Now, we know that...
Do we have to?
We definitely have to, Destiny. We absolutely have to. Because for the viewers, we were introduced to you as a friend of Melody, and that's how you were introduced to the cast. So we associated you with Melody and being Melody's friend. And then we came to understand that you had a previous friendship with Martell, and so you were kind of both of their friend. And after their divorce, we've seen you continue a friendship with Martell. So what is the status of your relationship with Melody today? Are you guys speaking, or are you guys figuring out rebuilding, or what's going on with you and Melody today?
We're cordial.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all she should get.
Okay. Are you interested in being more than cordial with her again, or is this kind of where you guys have found your groove of peace?
Mel's not checking for Destiny. Y'all, I cut out some of it because she's back with this, oh, Mel is not being her authentic self when she knew. No, girl, you've been screwing that woman's husband. Let's be clear. And you mad that she took the friendship away from you and you're still struggling with her ex-husband. Girl, bye.
I'm interested in building a relationship with anybody that can be their authentic selves.
And you don't feel like Melody is her authentic self when it comes to your relationship with her? You don't feel like that's been displayed?
My past experiences, no.
Okay. Okay. And is that something that do you feel like that can turn around, or is this kind of like it when it comes to the connection between the two of you? Because for the viewers, it just felt misaligned once we saw you and Melody kind of have a little bit of drama or pressure between the two of you. And like at the Madani grand opening event where we saw you guys have words, and it felt foreign from what we were introduced to, because we found, we were introduced to you all as friends. And so it was kind of tough for us to watch. And I think that there's just a general feeling of hopefulness, right? We would like to see maybe you guys find your way back to each other if possible. We also know, though, that adult relationships, there's ebbs and flows, things kind of transition and pivot, and sometimes they run this course, you know what I mean? And it just is the end of that iteration of the two of you. So is that where you are with it today, or do you feel like you're not interested in advancing a personal bond with Melody?
I feel like, as far as advancing a personal bond, like we've been there, done that. And it, sometimes people just don't fit.
Okay.
And
that's real.
for me, it's just been so much done. And I think the reason why it was shocking to see us in the space that you saw us at Madani was because so much was done, but it wasn't on camera.
What did
And
we
it
miss,
wasn't
Destiny?
privy
Help
to
fill in
the
that gap
public.
for us. Yeah, so that we can, you know what I mean? So, and the reason I asked that is because it helps us as the viewers to get a better sense of exactly who you are. And it helps us have empathy and just get involved into the story of what happened. When we're left with just the fallout or the conclusion of what obviously was a buildup of events and occurrences, we're kind of lost on the other side of the screen. So what can you share with us that kind of got you guys into the space where you are currently?
Well, what I can say is, you know, people, like you said, some adult friendships in general just they don't make it. You know, you may not make it through a disagreement or an agree to disagree moment.
True.
For me, I feel like with the Melody situation, it's okay for you to choose to not be someone's friend anymore. That's perfectly fine. But you don't have to try to tarnish someone's name, their character, and everything else on your way out the door. And that's a lot of things that I experienced. And a lot of people may or may not have seen it or didn't understand it. So for me, it's like, if we're done, we're done. Like, I don't have to be dragged. I don't have to be called a liar. I don't have to be made this character or this narrative that's not realistic to me in order for us to separate our friendship. Like, just go, you know?
Yeah, if God said go, huh? So okay, so to Martell then, before we get into your friendship with Martell, because we know that goes back for many, many years. It's a long-standing friendship for you. How do you feel about what we saw in the season premiere episode with Melody having Martell, having a warrant placed out on Martell for his arrest for domestic violence through harassing text messages and communication? How do you feel about that space?
Well, first and foremost, I don't think anybody deserves to be harassed in any form or fashion. You know, I'll start there. And to see that situation happening in almost, I can't say simultaneously, but right after my own arrest.
Yes.
It just seems like, is this love and locked up or love and marriage Huntsville? It just seems so ironic, I will say that, that we both were experiencing the same things from our exes, who are now close friends. And so for me, it just seems, yes. For me, it just seems like, well, y'all sitting back planning this out? Like, did y'all teach each other how to get these warrants and get us, that's how I was feeling.
Wow. How long have Melody been close friends? This is a new friendship, right?
Well, look, my ex and I both know Martell. Martell and my ex were friends since they were 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
And so, I don't know. It just seems like as of late, and you know, you be friends with you want to be friends, but I really don't care. But like, you know, that's how I was feeling.
Wow. How long have Melody been close friends? This is a new friendship, right?
Well, look, my ex and I both know Martell. Martell and my ex were friends since they were 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
And so, I don't know. It just seems like as of late, and you know, you be friends with you want to be friends, but I really don't care. But
just like Martell, this chick is dirty and I can't stand her. This is why I cannot stand her. You sound just like Martell saying that our Carson and Melody planned stuff out. Now you're saying, oh, Laberrick and Melody planned stuff out. Can somebody please come out and just air this chick because she's lying? Then why bring it up?
But it just seems as of late that it's been just a little extra.
But it was okay when Melody stopped talking to him to be by your side when he treated you bad. Okay, girl.
Now you've seen them hang out more than you have normally seen in the past.
And it's, you know, when I'm calling my son on my FaceTime calls, I don't expect to see her in the background, but that's happened.
Really? Okay. And so okay, wow, Destiny. Well, this is the information that helps the viewers come to a conclusion or help viewers understand how you've come to certain conclusions when it comes to the decisions that you make about who you're in relationship with. So, wow. So you saw Melody in the home of your ex when you were on Facebook?
I think they were at his restaurant.
Okay, at a restaurant. Okay.
And that's fine. But
Yeah.
if you see me, even if we're not friends, you could at least, like, all the kids are like, Miss Destiny, and she's just looking like, oh, okay.
And that meant nothing. If Melody's at Laberrick's restaurant, which everybody know she loves the food there, if she takes her kids there to eat, why are you trying to make something out of nothing? Because you're guilty. And like Melody says, we don't know what Destiny do. And you being on his phone late hours of night, I don't care how much of a best friend you want to say you and him is. Girl, bye. Y'all, I'm done. Hit like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Baby shining bright like a diamond. Meditate daily. Baby enlightened. Baby make racks. Baby spend cash. Baby go get it and she don't gotta ask. Baby gon' run it up like an athlete. Plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show going super hard. Cause baby a superstar. Just bought a crib out of lake. Off of the grid and out of LA. Spirit awake. Life is amazing. Don't waste a day. Learn from the L's and mistakes. Baby so glowed up. Baby focused. Eyes on me.